Good morning, everybody. Hot Grease here. Started another day. Looks like a little clouds, a little rain, but it's warm. No coats, no rain jackets. Slept very warm last night. It feels good. We've been hoping this was going to happen sooner, but it's happening, so we'll take it. So we're all getting packed up right now, and headed to the next shelter at 5.6. We're going to have some lunch there, and then probably end the day at 12.8. If anything interesting happens, we'll turn the camera on. Thanks for following. I don't know if this is mountain laurel or probably is, or rhododendron, one or the other. But it's one of the first ones that we've seen blooming, so it's definitely a sign that spring is happening. So hopefully it'll be not too long. Say hi, boy, now. Say hi.
Hello.
To your sister. Hopefully, but right now we're in this big hardwood flat. You can see so far. I realize probably the camera doesn't show that, but we have a sensory overload. We see so much of this that it's just, that's why we're out here. We enjoy it. The only thing that makes me wonder is if I can see that far. You know, we have been seeing deer, but we haven't seen any bear yet. So I'm sure it will happen. All the guys and girls that do the maintenance on trail, this is the kind of stuff they do for us. They build us bridges. They just make the trail better, easier for us to hike on. So it's all volunteer, most of it. And we actually met a couple of them yesterday. They said they weren't supposed to be out here, but they get tired of being at home, cooped up. So they got their gear and they came out here on their own. And they were doing some beautiful work. So we thank them, and we thank all the other ones, because there's thousands of them that do this up and down the trail. Without them, the trail would be a pretty tough thing to do. All right, I'll quit talking, and when we come upon something nice, I'll turn the camera back on. So if you look right back there, I don't know if you can see the tops of those mountains there or not. Those are the ones we come off yesterday evening. And man, were we tired. Tough day on trail. Always the terrain, the rocks. But we made it down to the shelter, and man, did I sleep good. And today we got sun and rain. It's just blowing in little bitty clouds of rain, and then they blow out. And then the sun comes out. So we don't have rain jackets on, ponchos, or an umbrella. We're just getting a little bit wet, and then the sun dries us out. So I thought I'd share that with you. Look at that old tree laying there, decaying away. Wonder how many years it's been laying there. Anyways, those are the things that come across your mind when you're out here in the woods. Next big climb is Kelly's Knob, and we're headed there. All right, until something interesting comes up. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hot Grease here. I'm coming down a Blue Blaze right here to Kelly's Knob outlook. So we'll get to see it together. Hope everybody's watching. The sun is trying to come out, so we may have some pretty good views. I think Screwball's already over here, so you may hear him talking. Wow, look at this, a nice little campsite right here. As long as the wind ain't blowing, this would be a beauty. And it looked like there's been some fires here. Huh, look at that. Green grass. Pretty nice. All right, looks like we're going around these bushes. With two people vlogging, we probably got a little bit of the same footage. It's the way it is. Wow. Look at this old tree that's up here. I may have a Screwball moment here. Let's see what we can see. Well, if you can see out there, those are the mountains we came over yesterday. Oh, look at that. I know what this is. We came over them the day before. You see that power line? I don't know if you can see the power line right there. That was 2 days ago we went through that power line. Anyways. Here we are on some of the fun part of the trail. Yeah, I gotta cross this log, see me? Over the water. Hot grease here. That's where I'm coming from. And here's what we're looking at. Beautiful green field with mountains in the background. I believe if you look right through there, you may be able to see the trail going up through. That's where we're going to end up. Just look at that right there. Absolutely gorgeous. We're in the mountains of Virginia. It's a warm, sunny day. We're on the Appalachian Trail. Hot grease here. Here we go again. We're breaking out into the cattle pastures and big fields from a farm. We are on private property. Man, this place is just beautiful.
Back, got the black clouds rolling in from the other side of the mountain over this way. It's pretty and sunny now, but I just even took off the sun.
I'm not saying much. There's not a lot to say. Can you imagine living right there? Well, somebody does. Well, I could keep this on. I just want to go a little bit further and show you one other thing once we get up a little bit higher. So everybody knows on hot summer days, when the sun is beating on you, what's going to happen in the afternoon. And if you look right there, that's the beginning. We're supposed to have thunderstorms. We'll see how it goes. That's where we came from. All right. I hope I'm entertaining you. Have a good one. Here, I just got a video of this right here. You see the buttercups? I'm telling you, this place is and then we come over this little knoll after we left that one big farm, and we come into another. Mountain ranges, pastures, just wow. And we're not even on that mountain yet. That screwball right there, getting ready to do his thing. I'm sure that ridge, we're gonna have something to do with it. And you know why we never see bloodhound? Because he always skirts behind us. I don't know where he went. There he is. I caught that on film. He doesn't even know I'm videoing him. Anyways, yeah, the joys of a thru hiker. Yep, that storm is getting a little bigger. I don't know if we can outrun it, but we'll see. Look right there in the middle of the picture, that flowering tree. All right, I don't want to bore you. We got to get up on the mountain and to the shelter before we get too wet.
I'm gonna do a little, y'all go ahead, I'm gonna do a little FaceTime right.
That's where we came from. We're coming up the other side of the mountain on a new mountain. We dodged that bullet right there. The rain went by us, and if you look real close, a little bit of rain, and there's the sunshine. We done pretty well. As I was walking across this field, a little birdie talked in my ear and told me about Debbie and her husband watching my videos and at the Flying W in Florida. So Deb, I'm glad you enjoy them. I'll keep them coming, and it inspires me to do even more. Thanks again. 5 degrees here. You know, I'm not sure if I can get enough of this or if you can get enough of this, but man, this is the other side of the valley. We walked across all that, and we came from back there on top of the mountains. There's the trail right there. This is what kind of things we get to see every day. There's no way that we can capture it all on video, but I'm going to try. At least the highlights of it. Right there's a big herd of cattle. And this is the ridge we're going up on. I don't know if we're going to go left when we get up here or if we're going to go right. But the trail will tell us what to do. There's this rainstorm that slipped by us, and we didn't even have one drop on us, so we got real lucky. Again. Yep, and somebody gets to live right there. All right. This is definitely a look at America. There's so much of this, it's unbelievable. I say it's a thumbnail. It's more like a pinprick. There's just so much of this everywhere. All right. Talk to everybody later.